So as the actually, you know what? Maybe we should have let's have you come over there because you can't really see me. So hold on, let me pose for the thumbnail again. So as you can see from the title, we've decided to call it quits. We decided to go our separate ways, and I think it's for the best for us. Don't you agree? She agrees. If I look down at the boobies, again, it's not me. It's just my man nature to go there. But we've tried very hard during this quarantine to respect each other's boundaries, to go ahead and make sure each individual person is getting their own equally space. And it's just not happening right now. It sucks to say, it sucks to admit. I know she would like to say that too, but she's obviously caught up in tears. So am I. This is not by any means me breaking up with her. This is honestly more her breaking up with me. But I agree with your stances. I understand what you're doing. I understand what you want to do, and I'm sorry that I've been such a burden to you throughout this quarantine time, because you really don't know who everyone is until you actually spend a lot of time together. And beforehand, I'm sorry. I know I'm bringing up that point right now, and again, I understand. Beforehand, I was working at Honda a lot as the internet manager, and I was doing Twitch full time at that same Notion. So I was working about 50 hours a week. I was doing Twitch about maybe 30 hours a week. I was working about 80 hours a week. And in that moment, it gave us time to miss each other. And those are the moments that you almost overlook. It's like a movie not having a middle part, because you need that middle part in order to grow the tension at the end of the day. Like, I'm sorry, but we would have, texts throughout the day where, we're teasing each other back and forth. It's almost like marinating a steak. And then at the end of the day, you go ahead and you eat said steak. But now, I mean, there's no marinating because we're always together. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but over time, me and Dokubi have found out that it's not a very wonderful thing, because now that I've taken the position of sales manager at Yuba City Honda, which is actually a promotion for my internet job. I actually work less, believe it or not. It's almost weird. I guess the saying, the higher you rise as a position, sometimes the least you might have worked. And I actually work less hours now. I probably work about 40 hours a week instead of 50. Twitch, obviously, we had that discussion that Twitch was just something that I was not finding fun enough to do 100% of the time anymore. I was not having fun with Rainbow Six Siege, which again is another reason why this may be occurring, because of the fact, obviously, she has a very big commitment to Rainbow Six Siege in terms of from her social media presence, and myself right now, being against Rainbow Six Siege in a nutshell is not, it's almost like, she just adores my parents. She adores my parents. I adore her parents. But what happens is Rainbow Six Siege is her lifestyle, and she knows that I've tried so hard to get back into it. I really have, honey. I've tried, and it's just not there anymore. It's not there anymore. I'm sorry. I tried so hard. You can even ask anyone watching this video, because they watch my Twitch channel. I tried so hard for so long. For 5 years, I committed myself to that game. And it doesn't look good for her to be with someone that just doesn't enjoy Rainbow Six Siege. Maybe, if I find that spark again, maybe we can do the same. But right now, it's just not, it's not going to be there. It's not there. And I know you feel the same way for me. I know you lost that spark for me, so I'm not trying to just say it was because of this. I understand that. I really do. And I just wish I wish things could go back to normal. I'm sorry, that's a lie. That's a lie. I love my new life right now. I'm sorry to say that. I really love my new life right now. And you just don't feel like you fit in it, like I don't fit in yours. So we have officially called it quits. You know, a lot of these YouTube people out there make this video about sitting next to their partner saying we broke up. Never watched any of them. I bet they're fucking super cringy, just like I assume this one is going right now. And like, from your perspective, who gives a fuck if you have called it quits with somebody else in social media or whatnot? I know I wouldn't care, but I think she says you guys might want to know. So again, she's got amazing boobs. Sorry? You're welcome. Thank you. She said my penis is very average. And you know what? That's a compliment, because sometimes I think it's almost too small that I actually am self-conscious. But thank you for calling it average. Great tits, but thank you for calling it average. Yeah, I'm super sorry if we have upset anyone with this announcement. You know, maybe one day in the future again. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Her and Nubby Bear, you know, I give you my blessing with Nubby Bear. He's a great, 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 great person. Little short. I'm about 6'5". Nubby Bear's not even a foot tall, but he'll treat you right. I want to say I treated you right for how long we were together. But, you know, time does fade things. And unfortunately, our desire to be with one another. Can you at least put your tongue in your mouth and be a little more serious? Please. And why couldn't you? I understand you're trying to obviously get followers by showing off your figure, which is by far amazing. Don't get me wrong, but did you really have to wear that to this type of video? Really? Really? I don't even know what to say. She just ran away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it didn't work.